Although I was elected during the reserve elected presidency process, I am a president for all people, regardless of race, language, religion.
I declare Madam Halimah Yacob as the candidate elected to the office of President of the Republic of Singapore.
COVID presented such a crisis that we have never experienced. It's not even the same as SARS. SARS was a very short period. This one went on and on. Initially, we thought that it would be for a short period. It wasn't. It was a very prolonged period, and it also had immense implications on people, on livelihoods, on jobs. So it was a very stressful period actually during that time. We can keep the money, as I often said, for future generations. That's meant for them, But then, if their parents of the future generation, is facing survival now, and we said we can't release the money, then it doesn't really make sense, you see. We had numerous discussions, between the different ministers, the ministry officials. I think we met them maybe with fiscal related matters, including those related to the COVID, at least 50 times, and that is significant. And those meetings, I can tell you, take hours. We spend hours talking, asking them questions. CPA and myself, we ask them questions. How extensive is the spread? What are they doing to curb it? What are the measures they're going to put in place? What is the quantum of support they require? What are the details of the programs that they're going to roll out in order to address all these issues, throughout this period. I also, informally, I had also met the Prime Minister, also had meetings. Prime Minister will come and brief me. In fact, before every withdrawal or proposal to withdraw, he will talk to me. It's an immense responsibility. It's not easy. I've said before that it gives me sleepless nights, and I'm sure it also gave the CPA sleepless nights, because it's not a simple thing of just using the key to open the reserves. You got to be really concerned and really sure that this will help Singaporeans. But COVID was actually quite, I must say, quite disruptive. But we try as hard as possible not to make it disrupt my outreach program. So what we do, we have it by Zoom, We've had sessions by Zoom with some of the programs. So we don't want it to be completely zero. My presidency, I wanted it to be an inclusive, caring one, where we open opportunities, make it accessible wherever we can, And so that's what I've been doing. Even our Istana open houses, we invite sometimes groups of people from different groups, disadvantaged groups, and we ask them to come so that they have a special time. I'm not worried about the responses I get, because I think if you speak from a point of view of the welfare of the children, for instance, or you speak from the point of view of the welfare of the elderly when it comes to caregiving. People know you're coming from a certain point that has no motive except to help the young people, to help people. You're concerned about the welfare of these people. I never intended it to be a check. I just wanted to add my voice. The government exercises the executive powers. I don't have the executive powers. I'm very clear about that. These visits were not meant to be just ceremonial. It was meant to establish stronger bilateral relations, by greater mindshare of Singapore with these countries that I visited. And because in today's very volatile world, we need to strengthen our friendships with friends, and we need to establish new areas, diversify our markets. For instance, when we went to Uzbekistan, we talked about food security because they have lots of very fresh fruits and very wonderful fruits and vegetables. There were those controversies, but as I said, public office is never a walk in the park, isn't it? It's really, it is, you have to expect to be scrutinized, to be criticized, to be questioned, but you just stay focused. What we need to do is always stay focused. In my life, that's what I've always done. Stay focused on what are my goals, what I want to achieve, and that's it, yeah. And let people judge how best have you contributed to improving their lives. Yeah. I think people will judge you based on your actions more than your words, and so although as I said, it may be a reserved election, but I represent as president all Singaporeans, regardless of who they are, young, old, gender, whatever race, whatever religion.